Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Superstar Ultra. In the last episode, we had a bit of difficulty getting some of the treasure chests in the last area. But I will digress that last area is probably the one that I have the most trouble with overall, so I guess it's good that it's done now, right? And we have all of that troubling stuff out of the way. So we actually just got the gold watering can, which is a reference to Animal Crossing. And I mean, see, the thing about the Animal Crossing games is I picked one up, and I got Wild World for the DS, and it was alright. I mean, I played it and I liked it, but afterwards I just kind of lost interest in it, and I realized that's kind of what happens with every Animal Crossing game eventually. You play it, and then you just kind of stop playing it at some point. But, anyways, getting to this next treasure chest right here. You're going to want to use Ninja, because guess what? It's a katana! Yeah, it's a bit of subtle hinting at what you're supposed to use to get this. I think it's possible to get it with some of the other abilities, but let me assure you, it's quite difficult to do so. So, yeah, just use Ninja, do what I did, and it should be pretty easy. And so now we have again gotten into the... You have 3 different doors to go through. Which one do you want to go through first? And I guess we'll start with the left one. This left one over here. Okay. Is there anything? Apparently there's just a ceiling here for no reason whatsoever, but that's cool, I guess. Ceilings are cool. Okay, you can go down here. It's really not that obvious that you can. But yeah, I guess the one hint that they give you is that there's the waterfall, but why would you ever think to just press down here to fall through the platform? So, I'm glad I remembered that. And cannon. Okay, we want to get into the cannon that has the fuse that you can't automatically light. So we want this one in the middle right here. The other two are... Okay, that was weird. I should have gotten in that. Blow fire. But yeah, the other two are just duds. There we go. Works now. Wait. What? What? I thought you were the one. I did not get there in time. Okay, come on. Just let me do this myself. I'm sorry burning you up, but I'm just gonna go it alone. There we go. Don't know why that was so difficult. So all you need to do to get this is destroy these 3, but don't destroy the last one, the one on the bottom, or else you'll lose it. And we get the Christmas tree. That's kind of random, but then I guess it has been a potpourri of different things thus far. Okay. Can I actually just destroy these? Is the question. I might need a different ability. Because I don't know if fire's going to be able to do this. Alright, let's go and get ourselves something different. Yeah, jet will work. Whee! I'm flying around at the speed of sound. Which is a lot more believable than Sonic. Okay, so dare I try going in some of these other ones? I don't remember them leading to anything particularly important. But may as well. So where does this take me? Okay, apparently there are some important things to do on these other cannons. I totally lied to you. I tend to be doing that a lot. Just saying. Oh, this looks like fun. And I say that right as I get hit. Ramia's scale. Okay, that I cannot say I know what that is or where it's from. So, yeah. If anyone knows, feel free to tell me, because I don't really know. But there are a lot of hidden passages in here. So anywhere where there are these stars right here, that's where you can go through and reach something else. I don't remember. Is there a treasure chest in here? Survey is currently saying no. Unless it's in this one block right here, but I highly doubt that. My intuitions were correct. Imagine that. Me being right about something. That never happens. Ever. And there I go lying again. I'm just the most trustworthy person you've ever met. Ooh, this one's fun. I like this one. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do with that. You're going to need to be a wheelie rider for this because... Oops. You're going to have to hit the switch and race to the finish, basically. And you're going to need to jump over some gaps. Like that one, which I kind of failed. But you will need to jump in order to do this. And let me get a... Just start properly this time. That's all I needed you to do. That was stupid. Let me rephrase that. I am stupid. I know I'm smart sometimes, but most of the time, I'm really not. I do stupid things. And I got the tire. Isn't that fitting, right? Considering what we had to do to get it. Yeah, they do that a lot, Nintendo. Alright, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be that useful. Goodbye. I'm just going to turn you into a tire like the one I just got. And I hope I'm getting everything in this area because this area is kind of a bit maze-like. So I don't want to take that starch yet because I believe that takes me back to the main area. And we still have things to do here. We can't get these things yet. Let's try getting an ability and then come back here. That's not the one I was talking about. What? I'm recording. Okay, we need to go up through here to get this one. Yes. Okay, so this is one of those times where Parasol actually becomes a good copy ability, and it prevents things from hurting you from above when you're just kind of being all puffed up like this, or just in general, so it's useful here when it's raining blocks. Hallelujah, it's raining blocks. So there you go. You get to see me wielding a parasol. Because it's sunny, and the sun just gives me sunburn, man. I mean, look how pink I am. No, Kirby's just like that, naturally. So we can actually hit these blocks with that attack, but I don't think there's actually a chest in here. Just gonna check my map quickly. I've been missing things, apparently. Part of that might be due to the fact that you can go through this in different orders, but I think I'm missing stuff, which is not generally a good sign. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna search through this area a little bit more, and if I find something, I will cut back in and let you guys know. Oops. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, I barely missed. Come on. There we go. Got fire in the cannon this time. Oh, see, there was the dud. Haha, I'm stupid. Okay, I think I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. I totally just missed this right here. I just did not go in this one door. And I chose poorly. Left! Why have you betrayed me? You were such a good direction before. And then you weren't. But we did get the Kong's barrel for our troubles, so... If you don't know that's from Donkey Kong, then you really need to reorganize your priorities. So I think that fills in... Okay, that does fill in that one. And then I think this is where we got the rummiest scales. So there's one more thing for us to get. We're doing down. Do we go up in here? Survey says no. So those are the two that I was missing. You got shiny bamboo. It's apparently worth $600. Expensive bamboo. So I think that does it for this area. So we can finally leave and go to a different part of the map. We believe that is everything. So we can now take our warp star and go. Yep. Does indeed take us back. So, we're just gonna start on this middle door now. We're gonna need something that can cut rope. Actually, wing can cut rope, and that was a mistake. Resetting the room. You don't want to cut the rope. The iPhone game has not taught you well. You want to be able to go down under here, because, as you probably guessed, there is a treasure chest down here. And it has a platinum ring, which is only worth 40, or actually, sorry, that's 400. Wait, so 600,000 would actually be worth 6,000. I can do math. You don't know. Yeah, but if you cut some of these platforms, they will block your path. So that is not good if you want to get everything, because it obstructs you from getting everything. And oops, this is actually the area you're supposed to go into last. So I'm actually going to go to the right door now and do that before I keep going this way, because I think that's where where the level ends. And oh boy, cannons. Oops, we want to get this treasure chest right here. Pegasus wing. How fitting, considering that I'm using the wing ability. The question I have is, where did they get this Pegasus wing from? Did they get it from Rainbow Dash? Did they get it from Fluttershy? I want to know, man. It's gotta. I just gotta know. Oh god, I'm having a terrible time with these things. And down. I said down. Down. Diagonal. But at least it didn't go diagonally that time. Oh my goodness. Apparently I have terrible timing with these for some reason. I'm generally not this bad. Like, really? Really? Oh my. And I'm just kind of going around in a giant loop that I don't need to be going in. So let's try to make some progress. See, there you go. It's not that hard. I made that look harder than it needs to be. Alright, and we have a boss. Well, mini boss. As much as you can call it a boss. It's not a major boss, so I guess it's a mini boss. Ow. We'll just take care of him with some dives. And we get the raccoon doll. I wonder, does that look anything like a tanuki to you guys? Just maybe. Possibly, vaguely. That's probably what they were going for. Raccoon doll. Because apparently Japan loves raccoons. I don't really get it, but whatever. We'll let them have their fun. Actually, I need to get that crash. It might be possible to get the one that I'm thinking about getting with some other abilities, but crash is the easiest way that I know of getting it, so that's how we're going to do it. So I'm just going to kind of ignore the rest of the level and get severely damaged in the process. Oops, I don't think I meant to use it there. Crap. Oh no. Y is not equal to X. Did I lose all my progress? No, okay. So I can just head straight back. And you'll see how long it takes me. This might not be worth cutting out. Whee! Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to take down this guy. You know what? I'll just meet you back there. And we're back with the Death Water. Because that's where I died. Because it wasn't that Gordo that killed me, it was secretly Death Water. Death Water, the movie. Starring Led Zeppelin is Death Water's son. Oh man. Proton John, whatever would we have done without you and your crazy Death Water? So I think we still have not gotten to the place where I want to use this. It's gonna be coming up. Here it is! Underwater, there's a switch on the other side, and I find it easiest to just use crash. I think if you crash right here, I don't know why I felt the need to hold on to it at all, but apparently I did. So there you go. The Orichalcum. Okay. That is really random. And also there's a warp star here indicating this is the end of this particular section. And I don't want to be going yet, because I think there's... No, I do want to be going. That was the last thing. So I'm actually going to grab myself the Maxim tomato here, though, before I go. And we will be on to the very last section of the Great Cave Offensive. I often get surprised at how quickly this sometimes seems like it can go. There are certain things that can be time-consuming and frustrating, but overall, if you know where to look for things, then it just goes by pretty fast. So now we can finally go into this area, and I believe that one treasure chest right there is the only one in this particular section. If I'm wrong, of course, then I will come back, because I will have to. Well, actually, no, I don't have to. I'll just make myself. Also, I'm going to suck you up through a wall. I hope you don't mind. Go through here. Yes! This one. This one can get annoying, because you'll start falling, and if you hit one of these springs, chances are you will hit more than one, and it will screw you over. Just like that one can. And so you need to be careful. I would recommend puffing to get down here. It's probably the easiest way. And our final treasure in the entire game is a Triforce. If you don't know what that's from, then you just need to go and revoke your Nintendo fan license if you have not experienced the Zelda experience. I'm gonna make you bomb. Here, take a bomb. I'll go ice, and we will take on the final boss of the Great Cave Offensive, now that we have all 60 treasures! And it is Wham Bam Rock. And it's basically Master Hand, in a way. Except it has slightly different attacks. And my partner is currently getting completely and utterly owned by it. So basically, what you have to do is just wait for your opportune time to attack with this guy. He'll do his attack, and you will... Oops. I want my power back. But yeah, just wait for your opportune time to strike, and then just, yeah, do it. And that's basically all there is to this boss, really. He's basically showing off all of the different attacks that you can do. And actually, something interesting happened there, which I haven't yet pointed out, which is if your partner is in that crisis state where they're about to die, and they interact with something that could give them a new ability, like one of those rocks, for example, then they will instantly turn into that new ability. So now I have Cart as my partner. No, I'm just kidding. It's Rocky, I believe. But that's really interesting. But I do like that boss, though. I think it's fairly challenging without being cheap, because the boss basically telegraphs all of its moves, and it's really easy to read what it's going to do. As long as your emulator isn't laggy, of course, that is a potential problem. But, of course, in, I don't know if you call it true typical Nintendo fashion or whatever, I'm just gonna skate back and forth to get to the exit. But no, the entire thing was a loop, which is kind of one of those clever design things that they did. And we will finally get out with badly synced audio. But that's the norm with the cutscenes now. You've probably come to expect it, as I have too. But one of the things that I like about the credits for Great Cave Offensive is it shows you all of the treasures that you got. And of course how much they cost. And you're gonna get to see them kind of scroll up through the screens, because I don't have the screens arranged vertically, just because that would kind of be a waste of space in general, just because for a game like this you really most of the time don't need the screens to be in that orientation, so I just didn't bother, so you can actually see more of the screens. But yeah, these credits, how long they are depends on how many treasures you get, so mine will be pretty long because I got all 60. But I think that, yeah, that's about it. That's all I really have to say. It's kind of awkward whenever you get to like the end end of something, and the video is still going, but you have to keep talking, because it's not quite over yet. It's not over until the Fat Kirby sings. But I just know, I really like the whole concept behind finding all the treasure and stuff. It really makes you search through the levels more than just playing them. And I really like that, because you get to find secrets, and also, it teaches you how they hide things. So, I think it's one of my favorite sub-games, just because it's so different from all the other ones, because all the other ones are really just kind of levels. And don't get me wrong, they're good levels, but this is just the one that's kind of different, and I appreciate it for being so. And I also like how we ended up with 9,999,990G, which is pretty much 999s all across the board, just because I don't think there's really anything that's ever just 1G. Like, the lowest thing is 10. So, yeah, I guess numbers. It's always one of those things that's confused me about video games, like with monetary systems and stuff in video games. Why it's like, why is this like 1,000 something as opposed to just being 100 or 10? Like, if the lowest denomination of money that you can find is 1,000, why not just make it 1? I kind of get that it makes things feel a little bit more impressive. It's like, oh, well, I have 1,000 potch, or whatever, or 1,000 G, and it makes you feel better, but really there's no reason if things are just gonna all cost the same relative amount. So, I believe that finally wraps up the credits, and here we see Kirby living like the king that he is. I don't know what you're talking about with this King Day or whatever. Just like, come on. And so with that, we unlock the next sub-game, the Revenge of Meta Knight, but this episode has already been plenty long by itself, so we'll be taking on the Revenge of Meta Knight in the next episode. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. redxparasite signing out.